Hello guys! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. What's up, Valiant? I don't envisage this being a massive stream like Summon Party, because I think a lot of people used up their summons last weekend. Numera was the best character out of these two, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I can show you my Guild Boss 2 scores. I did my Guild Boss 2 attack right on reset, like Monday, which I don't normally do, and I got 230k, which is the highest I've ever got. And I don't have Praetor, so these guys fit into my team really nicely. I tried an Esotericist plus Nightmare team, and then plus obviously Fercy and Carnelian, but it worked really nice. Look at their scores, 431 mil. Obviously, like, Wukong's up top, but they did really well. I'm kind of trying to learn how to use Numera. It seems to be when you use her ult, you want to use it as late in the vulnerability as possible on the Semra. Now, if you do it the second he goes into vulnerability, you lose damage over time. So you're better off waiting until as late as possible, but still making it go off. Seems to be the better way. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Parko? I was gonna go for Fercy if that banner was Divines. There is meant to be a new character coming out that is basically Fercy 2.0. So that might be someone you might want to save for. I've seen War Guides and Fastidious make content on the character already. The character's art is mad off-putting for me, I'm going to be completely honest. Like, her visuals in total, like 95% of it is fine. But she's holding this vase or something, and the vase has got eyeballs on it, and it just looks so weird. Like, it gives me... I don't really have the thing. Like, there's a thing where, like, someone has phobias. I haven't got that phobia. Is it? I can't remember what the phobia is called. But I don't have that phobia of, like, holes in things. Some people have that where it just grosses them and it, like, makes them... I do have that if it's too much. If it's like AI and stuff like that, it can make it a bit obvious. But, like, some people have it with plants and stuff like that. But it kind of it's kind of off-putting, honestly. Fortunately, you don't have to look at the character too much. Fortunately. Okay, I might do some summons as well today. I've got 110 pull, and I might do some divines myself. I did pull a divine this morning, and I was like, this is the game telling me I have to pull divines. I am like 1 divine in, I think. I got 2 Helgas, and I'm going to be honest, I've seen a lot of Helgas pulled, especially in guilds. We have got a few people get Vorn, which is nice. But I think there was like 7 Helgas to 3 Vorn. I think I saw. Someone got a Numera off banner. That's nice. No, that's not. I think basically it's like, I mean, this Mithril guy got like 3 Helgas or something. Very sus. I know. I mean, the rates just are gonna get worse and worse and worse every banner, regardless. This is just the way that this works. Unless they have a they just need to say fixed rate. It needs to be 25% for each promoted character, or like 50% of the pool is the promoted characters. You know, so in this case, it would be like, what would that be like? It'd be like 17% or whatever. You know, just under 17% for each of these characters. Fair odds. You know, everyone is 17. For this one, it'd be 25% each. So it'd be 50% you get like any other character, and that would be broken down by how many characters there are. And these are 25% each. And the reason you have to do that is because in 6 months' time, there's going to be another, what, like 20 characters in the game? You know? This times 20 is becoming... I think it feels worse than a times 15 was when they changed it from times 15. And this times 20 has not been up for very long. You know, it just gets diluted so quickly. But that's just my opinion on that. I've never liked the whole ×20 thing because we don't even know what the base odds are because they don't advertise them. Except on another banner, they advertise it on this banner. See, they advertise the odds on this banner. They've changed that, but that same detail is not here. So the odds here could be different. You know, we just don't know. I wonder if what are they doing here? Are they advertising it here? Nope. So when there's rate up, they're not advertising it. I think maybe they don't know how to write it. Also, why is Trusk so massive? At first he's like this little tiny lizard. I guess it could be... No, it's not. It is in perspective. Like Salazar being pretty big, it's like because he's up close to you, but Trusk in the background just absolutely massive. Would be nice going forward. Banner reruns include ×2 characters, but you can select which one on limiteds. Oh yeah, for sure. I think on limiteds, you should be able to select which limited you want to go in on a rerun. So they should have like a new limited banner and a rerun limited banner, and then they add like rerun characters in there like let's say like 6 months after they come out. Like, so like the next limited rerun banner could come up and it's like, I don't know who was first. Was it Kajiri was first? So Kajiri could be in there, but like Wukong wouldn't be. But every other character in the past will be there. Because like there is actually a couple of characters I potentially would try and pull for some of the other characters. If I had the summons, I potentially pull for the other characters. Like the cursed dudes. The only reason I didn't pull for him the 2 times that he was up is because he I wanted to save my summons to other things. Now I've got a lot of characters. I might try and get him. But yeah. I love Kajiri. They're surely going to bring him back at anniversary or before. Surely. He's massive. Same with Wukong, massive. They're a little bit better in this game generally than other gacha games I played where they bring back characters, you know. They seem to utilize that a little bit better on the limiteds. Although some characters just haven't come back at all, to be fair. Like, I think there was a character, not last Christmas, but the Christmas before that was limited, and she's never come back, so... Yeah. I am going to switch to your account, Parko. And we can do your summons, and you can tell me what you want me to look at when it comes to your gear ascending. I guess it's just like which tier 2 gear to ascend, so on and so forth. I think that's what you're saying. I remember you DM'd me. I'm pretty sure that's what you meant. Okay. Email coming your way. But some decent ancients like wisdom and insight. Those are pretty much the only ones worth doing, unless you're really stacked on Sublime Arcana and Infernal Roar. 6, 5, 8. No, 4, 8. 5, 1, 6, 5, 4, 8. Yeah, very good. Okay, so you wanted me to roll for 1 pity, right? On blues. But you wanted me to do golds first, just in case. I think it's a reasonably smart move. Because if this banner isn't divines, they probably will do another 2 times, 15 times, or 20 times divines at some point. Yeah. And you said, are you close to pity? Or are you 3, 6, 9, 11? You are close. Okay. Hey, what's up, Cygnus? saw Liverpool got a couple of the votes. I'll buy that for you. Salah and was it Gravenbach got the Players of the Year, respectively. Gravenbach's like 23. I think I saw a lot of debate on whether it's too old. Oh, you're hoarding. I won't do that for you. I'll let you do it because he's only got one left anyway. Okay, I'm gonna just record. Here we go. Hello and welcome to another Deserved in My Salah for sure. I'm not sure about Gravenbach. It's like it's debatable if he should have been even able to get it. I can't really think of anyone who was young who really had a crazy season otherwise, though, to be honest. So, yeah, I can't really think of anyone, if I'm completely honest. McAllister was great. Have they done Team of the Year? I'm not sure if they've done Team of the Year. I'll talk to you in a sec. One sec. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video we will be doing some summons for Vorn. A lot of people have got their summons massively depleted after last week's banners. Numera obviously is the pick of the bunch when it comes to the poison characters that are easily accessible. Nastaya is great, but completely, you know, random. Honestly, on Ancients, you have to have either a lot of Ancients or get lucky. Some people did get lucky, and we are on someone's account. Oh, I messed up right now. One sec. Yeah, take 3. It saves me editing it afterwards with the thing. Anyway, we'll start again. 1 second. I wing my videos anyway, so I'll just say some other random stuff. Okay, here we go. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video we are going to be doing some viewer summons for Vorn. There might be some of my own summons sprinkled in here. A lot of people's summons are massively depleted after last week's summons. Obviously, we did have Numera last week, and she was the pick of the bunch out of the poison characters in my opinion, at least the more accessible ones. Nastaya is very good, but she was ancient, so you had to get lucky or have a lot of summons. But we do have someone here who did get very lucky on the Nastaya banner, didn't get lucky for Numera. So having another poison character would be good. And we have got Vorn up here, as you can see. Now, Parko wants me to do his Divines. And this banner right here, initially, it looked like this was going to be a 2x 20 times, but for Divines, but it's actually for rares, which is kind of rare. I don't think we've ever seen this before on a promoted like this. Maybe earlier on in the game, but it's mainly been Divines. This was a Lizard banner that I think appeared once before. So we'll do Divines. He's 11 into Pity, I believe. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So hopefully we don't have to go too much further. 12 is soft Pity, and then every pull after that is 5%. If we can get Vorn off the first one, I think he'd be very, very happy. We'll check in with him, you know, basically with what he wants to do after we get the first legendary. But hopefully we can get a Vorn for this man. Hollow's nice. Hollow is good. So now we're into Pity. So this was like a 11% chance, and then this one's 15. And then when it gets to 20 pulls, it's guaranteed, but you don't really want to get that high, to be honest. Hey, Iona, you only ever see her video in Divines, or if you single pull her on Rare. Don't know who this character is. Some random mage. I'm not sure if it's a character that potentially could come out in the future. Looks very Silas-like, but it's a mage, so I don't think it is. It is a cool video. It is a cool video. You rarely see it. You rarely see it. This video was not in-game on release either. It only came in afterwards. Randomly decided we're going to give her a video. So there's hope yet for some characters, like especially some legendary characters that don't have one. I think another character that didn't have one was Iovar, and he got one. Man, we're going deep here. We're going deep. This is the problem with non-2 times banners. Effectively, a 2 times banner gives you that extra 5% that you get from getting to 12 pulls from the beginning. Okay, I think we get like 2 or 3 before like Hard Pity. Maybe like 4 or 5 to be fair, but just give us Vorn. Aracha, it is a Lord. It isn't a new Lord, but that's not too bad. I'm not sure what her awakenings are like. I think just getting her is the main thing. But a Lord is a Lord, you know? You're eventually going to want to get them all up. She does look pretty crazy and like up close. When you see her in your profile and stuff, or when you put her down, it's not too crazy. I'm going to just check in with Parker to see what he does. He wants me to do. He's got 27 left. But he gets a Ratchet as a Lord, which, like I say, is not too bad. Bloopers content coming. I'll go for the Lego on the Blues. Okay. Aracha's not too bad. Or Araka, how you want to spell it. Arachnid, I guess, would be... I don't know. Okay, we'll see. Okay, let me just check where you are here so we can talk about it. Okay, you're pretty much fresh. Okay, Parko says continue, but we're going to switch over to the rare banner. He has got some blues and some diamonds. He's fresh off Pity from last week's summon attempts. Let's see if we can get lucky this time around. And hopefully get lucky in terms of how many summons we actually do as well. It would be very, very nice. It would be nice. We're going to get an epic off the first 10. Another holo. Another nice early legendary. 20 summons in. And it is pretty much meaning 30 in. Could this be a poison character? Lucius. It is not a poison character, but Lucius Awakenings are actually pretty good. Is there a hidden character in here? Let's have a little look. There is not. I'm going to continue because I figure that Parko's going to probably want me to continue. 20 summons is not too bad. Now remember, Numera is actually in here. We could get Numera as well. But Vorn is rate up. So that's not too bad. Parko doesn't have Numera, so either would be good. He wants that poison accomplice for his new poison lords. That's what he wants. We're gonna get taxed a little bit. We did get lucky after 24s, to be fair. Getting taxed quite a bit. 3 or 4 taxes in a row. Wow. Wow. This is the game saying too early on that last legendary. Here's all the tax. Get an epic. Gets us some points. Okay, let me just claim some stuff. I'll claim this as well. This is a temple. If we can not go into diamonds, it'll be good. I don't know why it's automatically putting me on this banner when I come back in. It's actually a little bit annoying. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, more tax. Now into diamonds. More tax. Wow. I think we've had 1 epic in the last like 80 or 90 summons. This is actually insane. There we go. We just want it for points. Like, that's all epics are pretty much good for. Even though Parko is a newer player, we need it for points. Rares are nice for diamonds, but you can still get rares in a temple with epics in there. Aeon has a lords. Haven't seen too many epic lords, but I do see Aeon quite a bit. Kind of random. I'm not sure why. Did get a Lunaria last week for someone as a holo. Rate up, of course. Bit more tax. Okay, so I think we're about 120 or 130 yen. We did do 20, then we did like 80 more, or maybe 90 more, plus another holo. Plus we've used like 6k diamonds. So we're going all the way to Pity. And this will be the last legendary we pull for Parko. He'll still be in the 12k plus diamonds range, plus selling all of these rares as well. There's a double epic. Well, I say 12k plus. He might be just under 12k. I think he's going to get on the next 10. Evelyn. There we go. Took a while. This is Pity for sure. Make it worthwhile. Make it worthwhile. A Vorn, and he actually does exist. He actually exists. Amazing. The character exists. And this is going to be nice for Parko because he does have Nastya, like I said. Nice. Is there another legendary in this 10? There could potentially be. If there's a new merit in this 10, I will lose it. Okay, it's gonna be a Vorn. I think you'd be pretty happy with that. Had to go to Pity, but did get a cheeky legendary after 20 summons. And Lucius isn't too bad either. Thank you very much to Parko for letting me do those summons. A Lord, Lucius, and the rate up character. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. That wasn't too bad. A Vorn, an actual Vorn. Wow, a Vorn? Wow. Looks cool, he does. It looks like it took me a while to clock that he's got 3 arms on one side and 1 on the other. I've seen characters with like 2 on one side and 1 on the other before, but this is next level. I did see Stormy Z's thumbnail, and it's I was like, okay, that was amazing. Like basically he puts his hand up like this, and Stormy Z had him like holding summons in his hand. It was great. I was like, okay, that's smart. I like it. I like it. You get some summons back here, and then don't forget all your rares. Your legendaries are in here too. Okay, let me check out your gear. We're gonna do your summons next, Parko. Sorry, Valiant. If you're cool with that, Parko. I messaged on Discords. I just need to check his gear. You particularly want me to look at like wisdom and stuff like that, right? So we'll look at wisdom and insight, sendable stuff. Like, I mean, this is the primary stuff, generally speaking. And realistically, you want to do attack percentage as well, because yeah, those are just the pieces that are more important. I mean, that's an instant ascension, 100%. And you can do 3 pieces. I'd say that's an easy choice. Really good piece. You could reroll the attack speed as well, unless you have already, and try and get it to yellow. Like, and then you'd have literally a god piece. This is really, really good. HP bonus is really good. Survivability and like samurai and stuff like that is really important. So that's an easy pick. This one is, you know, full attack piece with the flat attack, but you don't have very good crit here. So I'd only do this if you feel the need. You haven't got any there, and you do have one here. Same sort of deal. This is Infernal Roar though. I would say Soul Archon is generally a bit more powerful, just because there's more characters that need it. You know, while characters can utilize Infernal Roar, like certain characters, it can be better that they have Soul Arcana. And let me look at your other pieces, just to see if there's any good pieces here that you could have a look at. I mean, this isn't too bad if it rolls decent. You know, maybe use hammers. Death bonus. They're introducing something where you can swap out stats. So, like, if you don't like the death bonus, you can swap it out, and it can be flat attack, rage regen, HP bonus, which is pretty much what you'd want. It can be flat defense, and flat HP. But you could re-roll that in the future, and this would be a good piece. I'm not sure if you can re-roll more than one thing. I don't know how that works. You can definitely re-roll one thing. Okay. This piece isn't too bad. Again, maybe re-roll it. I think the easiest one is that one that we saw before. That is an insta pick. There is a piece on my Twiler that might be good also. Okay, this is an insta ascend in my opinion. So I would 100% do that piece. Let me look at your Twiler. I'll just go to her. Oh right, yeah. Why didn't that show up? Oh, it's got no crit rate on it. I mean, it's not a bad piece. It's not a bad piece. But it's got no crit rate. You generally don't want to have crit rate as a main stat, like later on. Just because attack bonus is so important. But, otherwise, I mean, like I said, you could re-roll this. You could wait until that comes out to re-roll it, but that could be something that you want to try and do. The other ones that can get ascended is Night Terror. But, I mean, this piece is pretty decent. This is pretty decent. Attack speed reroll. This can be ascended into the crit one. I can't remember what it's called. The crit set, what's it called? Aegis Wrath. That's it. Let me look at some more wisdom and stuff just to see if you've got any crit. I would wait until the mode comes out where you can re-roll a stat. But if you can re-roll that, that would be pretty good. This one didn't show up before. Oh no, it did. I said about re-rolling crit. If you re-roll crit and it rolls like in the same sort of area, this is worth ascending. Like I said, this one definitely. You got a few crit damage here. Unfortunately, there's two things you need to re-roll, and it's two of the, like, if crit rate's slightly lower, it's not too bad. Attack bonus is what you want to be higher. There we go, like this one. Just re-roll the attack bonus. And that could be worth an ascend. Same sort of deal here. For the crit damage. Oh, no. It's attack speed main stat. Don't ever ascend attack speed main stats. But same here. If you can re-roll attack speed and you can roll out death bonus for, like, rage regen, HP bonus when that feature comes around. And that's it. That's it on those. I think this is the only one that I do instantly. It's really good. It'd be one of the better pieces of gear on my account for Soulbound Arcana. So that one's an easy pick. On the other side, I'd only do a Calamity if you're going to do anything on left side. Life Force into Immortal Warrior isn't as important, and you have got some potentially decent variant pieces. Yeah, unfortunately there. I mean, if they've got goods, okay, that's not a good one. The critter is like okay for GVG maybe. That one's decent. Attack speed, like it effectively gives it a 4 stat. Just really low attack speed roll, but it's just a like little bit of bonus. The crit rate doesn't need to be re-rolled. And like I said, defense bonus again, we could roll out. Yeah, that's a decent one as well. I didn't see any variants here. I guess you just didn't get any variants in those pieces. Okay. Let me just have a look at your non. Because you can sometimes get some really good pieces regardless. Like this one's, oh, maybe not. It's okay. Like this, if this rolled really well, you might want to give this a couple of hammers. If this was rolling up here, you know, this could be a decent ascension. Because you'd get attack speed off of the set bonus. So it would be really good. Let's go with. I don't think it needs to have attack speed. Oh, they do. Healing effect. Roll it out with the new feature if it's viable. Yeah. So you don't have any like crazy pieces on the left side as much. That's my thoughts on that. What's up, Screamer? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, one really easy decision. And where is that easy decision? Was it here? Was it here? I thought it was here. Oh, okay. It's because it's got attack speed, attack bonus main stat. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. You've never done it before. Ascending isn't something that's done too often, but I definitely would recast stuff more often. Like, you've got 19 hammers. That Calamity piece you had, just roll it out the next Smith event, or if you haven't maxed out this Smith event. And it had all of it. It had all of this, right? Wait, did it? I thought it had all of it. Maybe it was attack speed. It was Calamity, right? Calamity. Oh no, because it's not tiered up. But yeah, just use hammers, and because it's non-ancient, you can also use the basic refines, which you probably got a few of. Oh, you got 7. I guess you've been using these a little bit. These are harder to come by, so only use these on very particular things. Like, you could try and go for that godlike piece, like I said. But remember, when you choose one, so like if you choose attack speed here and you try and re-roll it, if it goes higher than 68, I mean, it doesn't matter if it goes higher or lower. It won't go lower, but like as soon as you click refine, you can't refine another slot. But I think the only one you'd want to refine here is that. If you wanted to refine anything at all, like, yeah. No worries, Cygnus, enjoy, man. Are we ready? Are we ready, Valiant? Let me just see. Did you do well on this event? Hey, you completed it. That's nice. Do you have the? Did you get Vixera? Or is that potentially a Vixera for you? Whoops. Oh, you can claim Vixera as well. So that's another poison character. I don't know how good she is. Like, obviously compared to Numera, she's not gonna be as good, but yeah. I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous of the Vorn. I really wanted to do like a full, like, new poison team test, and I wish I had access to the test server. Okay, Valiant, I'm gonna log into your account now. Just check your email. There we go. Yeah, Valiant needs Numera as well, so again, she is in the pool. You never know. I have seen people get Numera off banner, which is great. If they needed her, like her awakenings are pretty decent too. So regardless, it's decent. Let me know the code Valiant when you get it, mate. He might not be on the live stream. Oh, there we go. There he is. He's a busy man. He's a busy man. Okay, Parko, I am off your accounts. Off. Claim that for you. You've done your daily stuff here. Had to pull over the car blues to pity. Hopefully get everyone. Okay. You said you're quite close to pity, right? I'll just count the tens. 20, 40, 70, 100, 130, 154, 5, 6. So you're about 30 away. 310 should do it. Should do it. Okay, now we move on to sorry. I'm definitely on the retakes today. What's going on? Okay, now we move on to Valiant's account, and Valiant is extremely close to pity. He's like 30 summons away. He did not get lucky with a Numera last weekend, so if he got a Numera or a Vorn, he'd be very, very happy. Obviously, the two new like poison characters, kind of what people are interested in right now. Hope you can get some luck for this man. We'll do the summons. We're on the right banner. The game's pushing us onto the wrong banner when we come in. It's annoying, but we are on the correct one. That's 10. Max, it'll be 30. Max. So I think, well, not max actually. I'm wrong. It's not max, but we're into pity on the next 10. It should be in the next 10. There we go. There we go. I think 4 or 5 is 180, and then every pull past that. So we got it a little bit early. Xena is a new character. She is actually pretty unique and quite powerful. And quite powerful indeed. It isn't the new characters though. It isn't the new characters. See, she got a new animation, like her thing's on fire. I don't remember it being on fire. Let's see. Are we getting a double? Nope, no double. But we do get a new character for Valiant. He is extremely low on the summons, but he was so close to pity. It was worth rolling the dice. Xena isn't terrible. I've seen people use Xena in the new Gear Raid 2, like stage 24, and use her as the person who takes people out. So she's definitely viable, and obviously she's pretty good in some of the gear dungeon and stuff. And I don't know if Valiant's done Gear Dungeon 2, stage 10. She's pretty good there. So definitely some viability, but not, like I say, not the poison character, not that shiny new stuff. Hopefully Valiant gets lucky for something in the future, but I think he's in save mode now for Anniversary, which I think is a pretty good decision. But thank you very much to Valiant for letting me do the summons. I do appreciate it, bro. And hopefully you enjoy your new character. Okay, not like the one you're after, but she isn't actually that bad at all, to be honest. Like I was on was it your account, Screamer? I was on your account doing Gear Dungeon 2. And I didn't do it. It's the first time I ever used Xena. It was interesting. I'll pick up this for you. And but I've seen some content with Gear Raid 2 on stage 24 where she's used, and yeah, pretty powerful. Gear Dungeon 2, 9, 10. Yep. So she is good for sure. She's got some usability, no doubt. Okay, anyone else wanting some summons done? There's a potential chance that Weird Girl wants summons done. But she, I'm not sure if she's done her summons already. Let's have a little quick look. Did she do her summons yet? She may have. She sometimes pulls the trigger. This Mithrael, or whatever his name is, Mithrael, went in on this banner. Doesn't look like she did. How many legendaries did he get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at that though. 1, 2, 3, 4 Helgas. No Vorn. He did finally get a Vorn. 4 Helgas and 1 Vorn. That's a yikes. That is a yikes. Big yikes. Hey, Bretlands. 11 months. I appreciate it, man. And welcome to the stream. You missed a bit of summons. We did actually get a Vorn for someone, crazily enough. Oh, sorry, I'm on your account, Valiant. I'm just like claiming all the rewards. just so used to doing this. I'm so used to doing it all. I'll leave it to you. I'll leave it to you. We'll claim you this though, because this is PC client. There's your 10 diamonds. So if no one else wants summons, I can jump on my account and do some summons there. I don't think I'm going to do anything too crazy. Like, it's 1 10 pull on rares and maybe 1 legendary on divines. And see what we can get there. Just give me a sec. I figured this would be a little bit more of a quiet weekend. Just because everyone used their summons last week. Which was a smart idea, honestly. The new mirror banner was top tier. That's why a lot of people were disappointed with the rates. Valiant, I'm off your account now. Okay. Yeah, it's defaulting me to this banner when I come on it, which is a little annoying. A little bit. Okay. Oh, did I sell my characters? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, I think I've just got a 10. A 10, and I'll use some divines. Okay. Okay, so this wasn't too busy a viewer summons because, like I said, I think a lot of people used their summons last week. I have got a little bit more since my summons. I'm trying to get Vorn still, of course. Of course. So we'll do a 10 first, and then I'll move over to divines and go for 1 legendary there. And just see if we can get lucky, because I think I'm like 7 legendaries in. 2 Helgas. 0 Vorns, 0 Vorns. Okay, let's see. Nothing off this 10. We do get an epic, but no legendary. I think I'm pretty much fresh off of pity. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. I actually want this character. I'll take it. I believe that's a poison character, so I'm not too upset about that. That could be quite fun. I'm pretty sure she does poisons. Yeah, there we go. She inflicts poisons on her ultimate. That's not too bad. I did want this new character. She's been out for a little while. She did have a promoted banner, but I did not get fortunate on that one. I am 1 into pity here. Just 1. And there's my Helga. Lovely. Hopefully I don't have to go too far and save some of my divines for something in the future. I was saving it for 2 times 20 times. But this banner that popped up, which is a 2 times 20 times, I wasn't going to pull on it, but it's not even divine. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. But let's see what we can get. We're going to get some points regardless because of the fact that when you pull a divine, you get some decent points, and then when you get an epic, it's like 50 or 100 or something like that. Every time we get 2 of the rate out characters, Livian and Mari, we have to watch a video. Yeah. Every time on a single, you have to do it. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're getting epics though. 3 Maris in a row. I mean, she's rate up, so I'm not so surprised. I did get 3 Laurels in a row when I did it before. Who's it going to be this time? Is it going to be Mari again? It's going to be an I. Apparently she's getting a skin where she can see. She's got eyes. Crazy enough. Okay, here's another epic. So we're 6 in. Please don't take me too far on this. There's another one of the animated videos in Valiant. Hey, just give me Vorn, please. Please, 8th legendary of the weekend for me. I think I'll go for one more. I'm going a bit degen. A little bit degen. Feels bad. Feels bad. At least we got it a little bit early. I think I got on the 7th pull. Maybe the 8th. I think I'm due. It's meant to be like around about 20% chance for any individual rate up character when there's 2 rate up characters. And I pulled 8 or 9 legendaries, I think. 8. I think it's 8. So I'm a little bit unfortunate at the moment. A little bit. Just a tad, you know, just a little tad. Let me skip. There we go. Just a little tad. Another hollow. The next one is definitely it, no matter what. I'm not going further than the next. I might do some blue summons on Monday reset, but that's about it. That's about as much as I'm going to do. Okay. This is pull number 9. Pull number 10. So we're going to hit Soft Pity in a second. And a Sunday. Took me a long time to get in the Sunday. I think the Healer Codex came out before I got Nisande. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this is pull number 12. This is me hitting Soft Pity. It'll go up by 5% for every summon now. And it is Amari. Leave me with 30 left, please. 30 is a decent haul still. I have to get on the next pull for that 30 left. Yeah, the videos every single time we pull these characters is annoying. Okay, please give it to me right now. Going into the 20s. Going into the 20s. Okay, this is the last one. Did degen mode work? No, it did not. That's my second Alien. So I think we got 9 legendaries for myself. And no Vorns. I really wanted him to just test out the kind of poison comp. Because unfortunately, I don't have test server access, so I have to get lucky and get the character to be able to use them. And I got really lucky on Numera. I got really lucky on Nastya, but not so lucky here on Vorn. Hopefully we can get him in the future. We'll see what happens in the future, but not a very lucky weekend for me on the summons. And I pulled probably some of the most summons I've ever pulled. Nearly 1,000. It was close to 1,000. I think it was like 800. I don't think I've ever pulled that many before. And a lot of divines on 2 times. So pretty disappointing for sure. Pretty disappointing. But that's it for this little summons video. Thank you very much for the other people who let me do their summons, like I said, nothing too crazy, but we did get someone a Vorn. He does exist. I've seen him, so many legendaries pop out that I just didn't see a Vorn. So it was good to see Vorn actually does exist, but it is what it is for my account. But I'm glad to have actually got it for somebody. It would have been terrible if we didn't get it for anybody. But like I say, that's the end of this video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't think I got a single new character as well, which is, I mean, I don't think there's too many new characters that I need now, guys, but that's kind of mad, right? I'm pretty sure I didn't get any new characters. No, they're Awakenings. I mean, I'm not upset too much about getting Awakenings, but it's just... I think this was my second island this weekend. Aileen, or whatever we call her. I think she is meant to be a lot better because of the new gear raids. He's A3. What does he get at A3? Huh. I think that's only him, though. He does have a... Does he have physical vulnerability, or is it defense down? I can't remember what he has. It's a physical vulnerability. 30% is high, though. Yeah, he's got a good... He's got physical vulnerability in a few places. Target... Oh, no, he gets bonuses there. Okay. It's interesting. Look at the skill range on that. That's kind of interesting. Let me check out Torador. I'm pretty sure Torador has 30%, right? You'd assume. Where is he? No. Does it? He has vulnerability, right? Oh no, he has death reduction. Okay. Interesting. I thought he did some vulnerability. He does gets an extra revive here, yeah. Okay. Next in Ascent banner going to be good for you. Maybe. There's still like the odd real Duff character I don't have. Like I've got all of the fighters that aren't ancient. Oh no, Valkyria. It's gonna be Valkyria if I do it. I know it. Valkyria is the only fighter I don't have. I don't have Regulus, who's like quite like regular character as well. Don't have Kai randomly. He did get buffed, so it is what it is. I don't have quite a lot of these actually. Kai, Lynx, and now Vorn and Talon. So there's 4 of these that I don't have. I don't have Kriya. Morrigan, of course. I don't have a Knight, and I would actually have liked to have got a Knight. I did pull for a Knight when it was a Knight and Elowen, just because she's good at one of the banners. Sorry, one of the codexes. And I don't have Tallulah. I managed to pull 2 Tallulas on like one of my new accounts. This is the character that I've only done a limited of once, and it was like 2 years ago, or like a year and a half ago. I don't think she's meant to be that good, so people aren't like saying, oh, we need to get her again. It's just, it's weird that they're not doing her though. I feel like something has changed in the background. Developers has tweaked something around. More often than not, I have to go to Pity to get a Lego. The promoted Legos definitely hit more. You could just be on a really bad streak. You could just be on a little bit of a bad streak. But, what is it, 0.5%? Is it 0.5%? 1%, okay. No, no, no. Is that on the ×2 banner? It is 0.5%, right? Yeah. It's just so low. It's so low. I think you got a Valeria. Didn't you get 2 in a 10? You got 2 in a 10, and so that basically means like that's almost like back-to-back 10s when you get 2 in a 10. And then also you got another one where you got back-to-back 10s or like 120 pulls later. But again, it was Valeria twice, I think. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, we all hope to get more. I mean, honestly, like obviously, on average, you're gonna get a legendary better than pity, because like one time every 5 when you don't go to pity, let's say, just say it's 5, like every 5 you don't go to pity, that brings down the average overall. But you want to come out of a summoning session of like 300 summons and get like, you know, 2 or 3 legendaries in that. You don't want to be like halfway to your next pity sort of deal. I know what you're talking about. Don't get me wrong. Like, how many did I do for Vorn? Let's see. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 300. It doesn't even go back that far. It's only my last 300 summons. I can't remember. I think it was 2 characters I got before Helga, or maybe 3. 1, 2. You know, it could be 4. My wife did 370 summons, got 6 Legos, but no Vorn. Yeah. Like, I showed someone in my guild, he did tons of legendaries. Got like 9, I think 9 or 10, it was maybe more. It might have gone off now, and okay. But look at the Helga streak. 5 characters in a row. 5 characters, 4 of them were Helga. That is rough. Like, it's like, imagine those. Like, theoretically, on paper, those could all be Vorns. You know, because it's like the rates are gonna. Even if they are slightly different, the rates are close enough that they could theoretically all be Vorns. But that's mad. That is crazy. I've seen Hatset. Yeah, Hatset used to have really bad rates, right? Once upon a time. She was the rarest character. You know, they did tweak the rates before, but they've normalized them now. On non-promoted characters, it's not. It definitely is normalized, and Hatset obviously effectively gets twice the drop rate now, so you're just gonna see her a little bit more often. I think they've just tweaked it on the promoted characters. Like the Fastidious collaboration I did, the data was there and it was too consistent. Like there was one banner where it had Hatset and Twilight, and both are good characters. There was no reason for anyone to like hate report their summons there, because no matter what, if you get one of them, it's good. And Twilight was obviously rarer than Hatset, you know. It was too consistent. If it was a little bit more, there was a little bit more variance, it makes sense. But did they announce that they normalize rates? Yeah, like if you go onto a 2x banner like this, you can see that it says normalized here. Look, when there's no rate up or pity timer triggered, the above heroes will share the base drop rate equally of 0.08%. Each hero's drop rate is 1 divided by n. You know, just the formula. N represents the total number of heroes in the same rarity. So basically, like you're it's basically an equal fair odds to get all of these, and then the same can be said here. 0.92. but it doesn't say it on this banner. So the theory is the drop rates are equal here, but the rate up characters are not. And it just seems like the newest character, because it's not written explicitly there, the newest character is slightly rarer. Just slightly. It only has to be slightly rarer. And you know, they're a gacha company after all. I think Watch of Realms does great things, but gacha games are always gacha games in the end. They're always going to be a little bit underhanded. You know, unfortunately that's how gacha games work. Just a slight bit of underhanded shenanigans, and gacha games just can't help themselves. No matter how good the game is, it's always going to be like that. But I think when it comes to Watcher of Realms, because other parts of the game is good, it does focus heavily on this a bit more. So yeah, I'm not sure if these characters are geared actually. Did I just blow him up with I might. I don't know if he's good. He might be. Wait, did Edwin die? Who's the other healer? Okay. But like, it's really obvious on epics that they normalize the rates. Iona, Astrid, Greed, all these characters, which are just dropping like flies. You know, I actually got an Astrid on my first epics only account before I got on my main account, and I started that event, like the epics only thing, was over a year after the game came out. So was it over a year? I think it was over a year. And I think I got lucky with that Astrid, to be honest. I don't think it was the rates have been equalized at that point. But the last event, the 3-to-play one, where you got 3 legendaries, everyone had Iona, everyone had Astrid. Like, I had an Iona. Like that's just was unfathomable. To be quite honest. What does this get me? Like, I bet this is shards of a psychic power. I bet you this is shards of a psychic power. Like, the most useless reward. I didn't even see what it gets me. Oh, it's 200 energy. Okay, it's the first part. But I bet the next part is shards of the psychic power. Okay, I mean, honestly, this psychic power is not too bad. I actually would use that. Whereas the 5-star psychic powers are beyond useless for me. Beyond. I still don't know who to take from this thing. I've got every character. Do I just take Ajax? I think I just take an Ajax, right? Vienna seems quite rare. Although with the equalized stuff, maybe a bit better. Let's just take an Ajax. I'm going to take him now. Getting it unnamed. I think that makes my unnamed A1. Is it unnamed or unnamables? I'm not sure. Where's his group? The unnamable. Alright. So now he's A1. Just get a little bit more damage on his crit. Okay. Well, like I say, a bit of a light weekend, guys. A bit of a light weekend. I'll probably try and put the video together to come out tomorrow or Monday. But thank you very much to Parko and Valiant. Let me do those summons. I do appreciate it. It's back to saving, guys. It's back to saving. I should be due some content creator rewards, hopefully, soon. But I saved up all those. I saved up all those diamonds for so long. I had like 50k diamonds, 200k, 200 pulls, maybe 250, 300 pulls on Numera banner. Vorn just depleted everything, and I don't even think he's that individually that good. I just wanted to do it for content, like for the actual character to do a video. Hard times, guys. Hard times. I might stream in the week next week. If anyone wants to take over or anything like that, let me know. But I think I'm going to wrap my stream up here. Only a short stream, like I say. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Thank you very much for hitting the like button. Do appreciate it. I will chat to you soon. Take care. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Next stream. Have a good rest of your weekend. Bye-bye. Goodbye, goodbye.